Friends, family, teachers, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2020. Welcome. We're so happy you're here to join us today for this very unique but meaningful graduation ceremony. For those of you who don't know me, my name is John Ryan. I formerly played in the NFL. I'm currently playing in the CFL for the Saskatchewan Roughriders. I'm very proud of the fact that I was born and raised right here in Saskatchewan. It was 20 years ago I was in your shoes, graduating from the Sheldon Williams Collegiate with the class of 2000. I know this is a very unique and strange time to be graduating. In grade 12, my biggest fear is what would happen on December 31st, 1999 at midnight, Y2K. Ask your parents if you don't know. This class is facing much bigger challenges, but when this pandemic is over, you'll all be moving on to new experiences. There are a few of my experiences that I want to share with you this afternoon. Being a kid from Regina, trying to make it to the NFL, I faced a lot of adversity. I knew how to overcome these things to make it. I did not view adversity as negative, but saw it as a challenge and an opportunity to get better. When I was in the NFL training camp, trying out against guys from big Division I American schools who were trained in the best facilities and had the best coaching from a young age, I could see them crumble in the face of adversity. A bad practice or a game, and they would be totally destroyed. They couldn't overcome it. Their advantages in life had left them ill-equipped to handle adversity. So don't use your disadvantages as an excuse. Use them as strength. This graduating class, the class that was born shortly after 9/11, into a world of new normal. A class that has experienced many local and world tragedies during their time on Earth. A class that's graduating in a world pandemic. There's no one better equipped to handle adversity than this group. This too shall pass, and things will eventually go back to normal, or another new normal. But in your life, you're sure to face more personal adversity and must face these challenges head on with courage. Overcoming adversity is all about being resilient and turning these challenges into opportunities. Dream big. Right now, all of you are stepping into a new phase of your life. There's never been a better time to set your goals and dream big. In high school, I had a dream of playing in the NFL. Many people thought I was crazy. So much so that I stopped telling people about this dream, but I never stopped believing in my dream. Dreaming big is about believing in endless possibilities. I had this dream, a dream that no one else from Regina had ever accomplished. Because of that, at times, I thought it might not be possible. How will these NFL teams find me? I'd often ask myself. I was putting in all this work, often alone in a park, hours and hours a day since I was 7 years old. Would it all be for naught if not one NFL team even saw me? One of the biggest inspirations in my life, my father, said to me one day, if you're good enough, they'll find you. Just keep working and be so good they can't be ignored, and they'll find you. I'll never forget that. It was also at that moment I thought of all the people that told me I'd never make it. Told me Canadian kids, and especially kids from Saskatchewan, don't make the NFL. Find something else, they would say. I realized that the voices of haters and trolls are so much louder than the voices of supporters because non-dreamers want to pull dreamers back down to their level. But for me, the voice of my father, my biggest believer, drowned out all those negative voices. When I would repeat his words to myself, if you're good enough, they'll find you. That drove me and motivated me. For the dreamers out there, dream big. Believe in yourself and don't let the voice of the non-dreamers control you. But know there is someone in your life that believes in you and is saying right now, if you're good enough, they will find you. Embrace failure. If you're a dreamer and you have your eyes set on a prize, I can guarantee you at some point you will fail, and you'll probably fail big. That is part of the journey. When I finally made the NFL, I'd achieved my dream. I was going into my third season with the Green Bay Packers, and one day, out of nowhere, I was cut, released, fired. This failure hurt like hell, but it did not stop me. I kept going. Later, I was picked up by the Seattle Seahawks and eventually won the Super Bowl with that team. I'm not telling you this to brag. Okay, maybe I am a little bit. But just to remind you that when life knocks you down, it's just setting you up for a comeback. I was able to achieve my dreams, but the best part of it all was the journey. In 20 years, wherever you are or whatever you're doing, you'll think back on this time in high school, these past 4 years, and realize it was part of your journey. I want to wish you all the best. I think the future is looking very bright for the graduating class of 2020. If I could leave you with this, always dream big, be ready to fail big, but always enjoy the journey. Congratulations.